Smoking wax bats, trying to gain back my mentals. Oh, I like I was sleep, little baby, I will spin you. I said take them clothes off, she said I was fin to. Chop the price in half, you ain't know I knew jujitsu. Always for myself before anybody else. You can see it in my eyes, I ain't get no fucking help. Roaming around looking for my mammy, but she up above. Geeked out, nigga, yes, I really fell in love with drugs. You can get your pussy ass hit up inside the club. To my surprise, he ain't wear no mask or gloves. We can have it, bring it static, ain't showing no love. Pull up with them tools, I confused, they knew what it was. Fucking wax badge, trying to gain back my...
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today, I got a special guest, someone that has the city on fire when it comes to YouTube. PGHSimba, bro, how's it going?
Say, what's the deal, man? All well.
All right, so first I want to talk about the fact that I've been seeing you post your clips. I've been seeing you drop content, and I've been reposting them. And then I seen you on the, I don't even think you remember. I seen you on the South Side, and I was with my friend Jordan, and I asked you, the first question I was like, have you ever done an interview? And you was like, yeah. But I think you thought I was talking about like a street interview.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like a podcast sitting down type interview. So this is your first one.
Yeah, this is my first time doing anything like this, for sure.
So I'm definitely happy to have you here. So there's not a lot of YouTubers in Pittsburgh that have motion. And I think it's probably you and Desi. That's probably the only two people.
Does
Desi? Isn't that his name?
Deezy.
Okay. Because I seen him on your channel. So
yeah, There's I ain't gonna say it like that. We definitely got a few. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, Pittsburgh, it's kind of split up a little bit. But we got a couple of YouTubers out here.
I just haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, so I can't just discredit them. So I got to put them out there, too. They definitely.
All right. So the first video that I tapped into when I was doing the research to come up with the question was, I seen the spelling bee video. So before I dive into what I seen on there, the craziness, let's talk about how you came up with that idea, because no one, I don't think, has done that. So talk about that a little bit.
Man, so I got a little group chat, you know what I'm saying, full of niggas. I can say niggas? I can say whatever?
Whatever.
All right, yeah. So I got a little group chat, and we all like a little slow from time to time, and niggas be like, yeah, autocorrect be saving them and shit like that. So we, like, spell this word, we should have a group spelling bee and shit like that. But I'm always drinking in my bed, so I was like, fuck it, we're gonna mix them both up. I'm gonna have them take like 5 shots before we start and just see how that shit turn out.
That way it can make it a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah.
But when I'm watching this video, words like champagne come up.
Right.
And Pittsburgh came up. And these are words that you would think like people not as... Now, I'm not going to lie. If you're intoxicated, I can see how you can be like oblivious to it.
Right.
But please tell me how people were fucking up. Is the school system fucked? Like, what's going on?
A little bit, but I ain't gonna blame it on just that. I ain't gonna blame it on just that. It's also like the pressure. Like being put on the spot, everybody looking at you. You gotta spell this right. And you know it's getting posted on YouTube too, so it's gonna get seen by others. I think it'd be that plus the drinking not getting people's head.
So a combination of both is why we see what we see. But it made for good content though.
Right. You see, I ain't getting there.
And that's another thing I wanted to highlight. In most of your videos, like unless it's a vlog or something, you'll be on camera or like what's it called? A truth or dare or something like that when you're actually involved. You pretty much like to play the back scene and let everybody, no disrespect, make a fool of themselves though.
I be cranking them, you know what I'm saying? They get on the camera and I make money off of what they doing. That's it.
Okay, so most people have a YouTuber that inspired them, either that they seen and was like, oh, I can do this. I seen this, I've been watching you for this amount of years or watched this amount of your videos and I feel like I can do this. Who was that person for you?
Man, to be honest, I started off with skits. Like just comedy little skits and doing little Simba tales. That's where I make little funny stories and shit. But I got that idea from corporate. But from there on, it's like I kind of tried to mix my comedy in with my own style, and that's pretty much how. I ain't really following no YouTuber, just like from skits, just made it go from there. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch like the public interviewers like Avery B and Bentley TV, Miami the Kid, stuff like that. But for the most part, I kind of just like, I guess you could say like a mixture of them for real.
Corporate, that's the dark-skinned dude. Every dark-skinned dude
from
is
Chicago,
crazy. But yeah, no, I've seen some of his. He was real big maybe like 2 years ago. He's still doing his thing now. I think I see him do a 20v1 and it was extremely funny. So those are some of the people that you looked at and was like, okay, I'm going to take a little piece from here, and just kind of do my own thing.
Yeah,
but you did it in Pittsburgh. but you were staying in Miami. How does that work? Explain that to me.
I was living here for a while, and then like a year and a half ago, I moved down to Miami. I was down there filling it out, meeting people, and that's where I kind of like was able to grow more in a way. So when I came back here, I already knew what I needed to do because what I learned down there, I guess you could say. So now I go back and forth from the cities, Miami and Pittsburgh.
And what was the first video that you created? Because it might have been deleted. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the first one I did was a story, a little funny little story. It's called The Ones Who Might Know. It was a little while ago, but I did like a report card situation. You know how like you got a bad report card, you ain't really trying to bring it home, and you know your mom at home waiting for it, so fake like you lost it. Thought I got off easy. My mom whooped my ass.
So this was a real situation that you basically was like, all right, I'm gonna turn this into comedy and tell
like,
a story.
I switched it a little bit. For the most part, it's all true stories, but I put slight changes to make it more funny. So yeah.
And nobody's gonna matter. That doesn't matter though. If you're trying to reach a certain audience, you gotta enhance it more or less. I would say.
Right.
Okay. So, do you enjoy recording in the city, or do you feel more comfortable outside the city because maybe less people know you or things like that?
I'm gonna say it depends on the video. Like with a vlog, I'm comfortable wherever. You know what I'm saying? But doing the vlog in Miami, it's just you walking up to people you don't know. In Pittsburgh, they walking up to me. That's like the biggest difference. But as far as I never really did no other video like them studio vids and stuff like that. I never did those in Miami yet. But
like the 20v1s or smash the passes. You've only done those in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Okay.
But like public interviews and stuff, I do those everywhere. I say I like my public interviews. I'm gonna say Pittsburgh. I gotta say, nah. I'm gonna go. I don't know, bro. They was both like I like them both.
No,
I can't even decide which one I like better. Like shooting them down there, or shooting them up here.
I'll get to that part later. Let's talk about this a little bit because you were in Miami. I did see the vlogs. You met some popping YouTubers down there.
Right.
Like, first of all, did you know that like you would see all those people down there, or like it just happened?
To an extent, like a few people I saw, I ain't even go for the interview. It's just like
Who?
I'm not
in specific.
No shade. You know who Big X the Plug is? I ain't no YouTuber. That's a rapper.
I know of him. Yes.
Yeah, I seen him down there. I seen Jack Quees, little short ass down there too. But like, it just be like, I don't know. I don't really do all that. To me, they just regular people. So it's like we just.
Jacquees. Oh, okay. He's really that. Everybody says that he's really that short in person.
That nigga like yeah.
Look who he bagged though. DeAndre Sanders. I don't know if you know her, but that's Deion Sanders' daughter.
He got.
Yes, bro. Yes, bagged her, put a ring on it and everything. So I mean, hey, I guess when you can sing, it gives you a pass. It definitely gives you a pass.
I'm about to get some lessons.
Facts. All right. So another thing that happened in Miami during this vlog, I'm seeing a lot of content creation. I'm seeing a lot of people just kind of like bouncing ideas off each other. If it's not for an quick little interview. So when you're meeting these people, are they like the bigger people? Are they egoing, or they're just really like, oh no, I've been there. All right, come on, let's do this. Like, what is the vibe when you meet these higher up YouTubers, quote unquote?
So I will say some of them, it's like, yeah, you could tell they genuine, they're cool with it and all. And some of them, they really, it's like, fuck it here, like, type shit. It ain't like they not really wanting to do it, but they doing it just cause type shit. Which I'm saying, I get it, cause they probably got a lot of people walking up to them and shit. But it's like, you peep little shit like that, like the vibe be off and shit. Just like.
But don't you think they should view it as, even if it's like you have 1,000 or even 500 or even like 20,000, it's still getting your face out to somebody that may not know you. So why? I wouldn't, and everybody goes to Miami spring break to do that, unless you're trying to bag some shit off camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. But okay, so there's a couple people I've seen in the vlogs. I don't know this guy specifically, but I've seen some of his content. How I'm explaining him is he's the Zoe Haitian guy with the Wix that does the I'm talking to your daughter skits when he's sitting. I know you know what I'm talking about. Do you know his name?
AMG.
Okay, so did you know him personally? Because during the video, it seems like y'all already knew each other. He let you come around him and film some of the skits and stuff he was doing. So did you already know of him, or you met him that day?
I knew of him. Like I seen him a few times down there.
Oh, okay.
I seen him on the strip a few times. We spoke a few times, chopped it up. Not much though. It just be like little small talk and shit.
And then you also met Jazz, I'm Lil Perfect, who is like, her content goes up. Like, people watch her consistently. So you ran into her. Did you ask her for the interview? What was that initial experience like for you?
I was so drunk, bro. It was just, I'm out here, like, at first, like, some days I don't really be feeling like walking up to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, once that lick get in you, sometimes it's just like, all right, yeah, I'll walk over here. So I walked over to her little group or whatever, and I was like, yeah, can I get you in the vid real quick? And she's like, yeah, what's up? Hers, that's one of the people who had genuine energy. Like, you walk up, you feel like she cool, whatever. Yeah, so I definitely fuck with her.
And she had a little baddie in the background.
Yeah, I saw it.
I know you was looking at that. You was probably lit. Look back at that video like, damn, how'd I miss that? For sure. And then, of course, you said some people that you had watched Bentley TV. You also got to meet him. So what was that like for you? I'm going to just knock them out on each experience because they're all different.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, he act how it look in the vids. Like, cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just a lit motherfucker. G.
So who was the most coolest out of everyone you met, even if it wasn't on camera?
XB Wavy. If you know who that is, XB Wavy. Man, he had known YouTuber in Florida. I do believe from Jacksonville, but yeah, he cool vibes. I'm actually cool with him, like personally.
Why is Miami spring break vlog so popular? Like, you see people like, in specific, I'm gonna say Duke Dennis, because he did like 1 million the first day he dropped that. Why is everyone's doing these vlogs? What is the obsession with watching people socialize and watching them talk to women? Like, what is the, because I grew up in the age of just doing it versus watching people do it. What is the obsession with that?
Motherfuckers want to see how you living. They want to see you do what they can't do. Or they learn it from you, trying to figure out what you doing and take it out. That's why I ain't even gonna lie, like, I seen a few little YouTubers. Like, first person I seen go out there was Bentley. And then after him, like a year later, I went out there. I ain't gonna say like I was trying to be him, but it made me like, oh yeah, that's lit. Like, I'm trying to see what that's like, you feel me? So I slid out there next. And I think it's basically just people want to see how it is, and then that's when they go out there or they miss the city. So they like, oh yeah, watching all this. Then you got the old heads who want to see like the youngers doing what they used to do and shit like that. That's what I think it really be.
But they said that they're about to stop that because over the last couple years, it was just getting too crazy. Did you see that element of it getting too crazy?
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, people were saying the last recent one was turned, and the one before that, they put a curfew out. Like, you couldn't even. They was having people, little cops on the ATVs and shit, sliding down, kicking everybody off, talking about if you don't go home by like 10, then they taking you to jail and shit like that. So that's how they first started doing it. That's when they started pushing, like, on Instagram and shit, telling everybody like, yeah, we're not having that no more and shit. Which is understandable because, like, all that bullshit that was going on, they fucked it up. Now it's just, that's what it gotta be.
It's people that, I think, you know what it was, for real? Maybe even during COVID and stuff like that. People that typically don't go out of town or would never probably go to Florida have the chance now to do so. So that probably plays a part in it too. Because spring break's been, like, this isn't nothing new. It's been crazy. This is not nothing new, in my opinion, from what I've seen. All right. Here we go with this shit. Okay. The how much for one night, bruh. I'm watching you do this shit, and I'm like, no way. No way. They're really putting a price on themselves. Like, and then there was one shorty in specific in the video who just like, I love the fact that she said it. She said, I'm not for sale. Like, and then of course you corrected us like, no. How much for a night to be here? Yeah. So where did that idea come from? And when you're hearing some of these responses, what's your first initial thought?
All right, first thing first, shout out to XB Wavy. He the one who came up with that. And I didn't know he did, but my mans who I know out there, that's how I know XB, like, through him. So he told me, like, yeah, XB the one who made that up and everything. So I didn't give him his credit at the time because I didn't know when I dropped the vid. So this is my chance to give him his credit for that now. But for overall, it's like, I kind of expect the answers. Like, it's kind of like you set it up so you know what you're going to get, like what reaction. So they be like, there ain't no price on this. Be like, oh, so it's free. Like, you just throwing it out there. Like, you just got to mess with their ass and then once you get them, like, you gotta get them to like want to stutter, because once they stutter, you get reaction. You got them laughing, or they be like bored, or you might get a little walk off, and then you pull them back like, yeah, I'm saying.
I
Like,
seen you do that with the one girl that had the sweatpants on that was on the phone, and
Yeah,
it worked
yeah.
every time.
I know exactly what you're talking about. She had the pink top.
But let's be clear though, it was one of those gentle, not one of those. So because you know how niggas be. All right, so back to you telling me what your initial thoughts was when you were getting these answers.
Oh, for real, it's just all expected. And so, you know what I'm saying?
But when the shorty said 30 bands, bro, come on, bro. Like, let's be realistic here.
Because it's like they know they're on camera, so they're going to try to, you know what I'm saying, make that shit sound good and shit.
She ain't never seen 30 bands in her life.
Bro, I'm telling you, it really don't take all that. It's just when the camera on, they want in front and shit like that. I can tell you, all right.
No, you want to know what's crazy? Because then I see you're smooth with it. You're like, all right, well, so I could get your number. And she's like, off camera? Yeah, off camera. And I'm like,
because that's what
30 bands my ass? So it's the gander.
Yo, it's really just like, you gotta know what they want. Like, some of them, they like that attention on camera. They want you to do such and such on the camera and shit like that. So you do it on. Some of them, they try to be low. They got niggas at home watching and shit. They don't know how cracking your YouTube is or whatever, so they be trying to be all. So yeah, you just gotta play it off of what you see what you read.
No, if you got a nigga and you answering them type questions, you'll
be surprised, bro.
You serious? So a lot of them down there, you think, come down there knowing the fact that they're in a relationship?
They'll tell you. They got one.
And what is your thoughts on that?
I ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right, but like, let's make it more personal on the fact of like, if that was your significant other out there, what would you think? That's better. That way, it does have something to do.
Yeah. All right, so let me just say this. My first time going down there, some girl told me, don't bring sand to the beach. She left her nigga at home to go down there. So off that alone, I ain't letting my. And a little sitchy afterwards, somebody shorty went down there or whatever. Like from here, somebody shorty went down there and a little altercation or whatever. I don't even fully know. I don't really give a fuck. But I ain't letting my shorty go down Miami by herself. Bro. I buy a flight. It ain't too much to just buy a flight. I ain't letting her go down there. I know what it's like. Like, I lived on it. I seen this shit. I wasn't daring. Yeah, niggas is wild for that. That's all I gotta say. Niggas is wild for that.
Yeah, and all them niggas be having chains and shit. So yeah, they definitely be out there going. I'm already none. All right, so now, when I say this, I get the content because I watch a lot of YouTubers. But you'll do one of these one-on-one videos with women, like the Truth or Dare, car speed date challenges, things like that. It is a bit cringe. So how do you pull past that aspect when it comes to doing videos like this of like, you know what I mean? Like how do you, because like some people can't do it. Is it more of like, I just want to make it out so I can give a fuck less what people think? Or is it like, what's the feeling on your end?
I ain't gonna lie, like, some of them shits be cringy to me too, bro. But it's like, I know what reaction I'm gonna get from my audience. I know they're gonna talk shit. Talking shit is what help you get further out there. So it's like, I kind of, if the girl's cool with it, like the ones who's been in the video, I talked to them about it before and everything. Like, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. If that's cool with you, I might put a little image out there. You're gonna hear a couple things, so you're gonna be able to handle that. She say it's cool, then fuck it. We're gonna throw this little cringy vid out there. They're gonna get the talking. They're gonna get the saying what they're gonna say, and the vid just gonna do what it do.
And how do you go about choosing who you want to use for these videos? All right, bro. This is my job. I gotta ask these questions.
Hey, we're going. I base it off the female. Like, if I feel like you might be cool with this, then yeah, we can go that route. But if I feel like you ain't one of them, like, I ain't gonna ask every girl. I ain't going like even mention it to a lot of girls. Like, if I do certain vids, like if I do a studio vid, I know what shorties I can hit up for that. If I'm doing a little personal, if it's with me, like if I'm the one doing it with the shorty, then it definitely depends a little different. And then if it's one of them more like 2 people vids, like me and my mans and 2 shorties or something like that, I know like it's based off of what I see in a shorty.
Okay. All right. For the Duke Bill thing, the 20th verse one for the Duke Bill, how did that come about? Did you reach out to him? Did he reach out to you?
He hit me up and he was like, "Yeah, let's do a vid." And then that's when I was like, "Yeah, you got something in mind or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I was thinking about 20 versus 1. I'm like, yeah, because, you know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing too. We both pretty decent right now. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's run it. And then we went to run it. We got all these shorties and everything saying that they was going to come and shit like that. And then only like 3, 4, 5 came. So,
I seen that. So what? That's what initially happened. Like, so cancellations do happen. People, and so how do you deal with that? Like, because if it's a last minute thing, but then you don't want to overdo too many females, then too many people show up. So when you have a situation like that, how do you typically handle it? You just keep going on.
it's like there really ain't nothing you could do, but just you paid for the shit, so you gotta make something work. And that's how we did what we did. And like I told you, when people talk shit, that just means more money. So I titled it like it's still 20 versus 1. Clickbaited a little bit.
Definitely clickbaited.
Hell yeah. But then all the people talking shit, all I did was make me more money. So.
All right. We're going to get to the monetization aspect of YouTube and things like that. But then I also want to talk about the public interviews a little bit. Because I'm watching you do public interviews, some of them on the South Side. And I just know how annoying it can be sometimes when you're interviewing somebody and maybe the friend jumps into the video, interrupts it. And, bro, your facial expressions do not lie, bro. Like, you're talking to this one light-skinned shorty, her friend jumps in, says something, you literally look at her like, bro, move. Like, that's basically what I got. So when you have situations like this happen, like, what's your response to it?
I just know what you just said. Whatever I do, people gonna pay attention to my reaction because they probably having the same reaction watching this shit. So they just be like, oh yeah, your face at this thing, or like, word, those screenshot me, like zoom it on me and shit. So I just be like, there ain't too much I could do about it.
If you end up being a meme, bro, I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Man, I did a few times. Like, people were stealing my memes and like posting them around on Instagram a few times and shit. But yeah.
But that's good. That's definitely good. All right, now let's get to this boxing event. Bucklight. Bro, talk about this. First of all, when you thought about this, did you think it could go wrong?
Nah.
Okay.
Not even a little bit. And
okay.
Just being honest. I think I don't know cocky shit or nothing like that. It's just me. Like, nothing really goes wrong at any of my events. Thank
Okay.
God. But yeah.
The reason why I'm saying that is because I seen, and I know Chubbs. I went to Sci Tech with bro, but like, no. And I felt bad because I'm watching this. I'm like, no, he can. If he was just like had maybe a little bit more practice, he might have got more hits
If he moved his face a little bit from the fist, then type shit.
But bro, I'm not on camera, so you gonna hear my voice say this, bro. That he was fucking you up, bro. Like, bro, and it didn't even look like bro was low key playing with him. Cause then I'm start seeing him do this. Any nigga that start putting the one hand out on you, they're playing with you. Like they're no longer taking you serious. Hey. So talk about the boxing event, how the idea came up.
All right, first let me defend my man's Chubbs. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with him. I fuck with Chubbs.
Yeah, he was high up. Like, so he wasn't even supposed to do that. So yeah, he fucked up right there. But yeah, that event, I ain't gonna lie, like, that's one of the only times where everything went right. Like, everybody actually showed up. A lot of times, people don't be showing up. I gotta have a backup. Well, for the nigga side, like, all the guys really showed up, and yeah. But,
you had Stunner there too.
Yeah.
Did that help with like the fact that entertainment wise and people wanting to come more and be able to see it?
Damn near. I ain't never think about it, but now that you said,
and he's in the video too. And I know you weren't expecting that to happen, right? That was just something that probably happened day of.
No, he told us he was coming.
Oh, he told you previous, so you had already known. And have you ever thought about doing a video with him? Is that like something that you might have had in the works, or?
Yeah, we in talks about it now.
Okay, all right, that's what we like to hear. Facts, that's what we like to hear. All right, or you also have now that we're on the boxing, let's just go to the fact that you also have another boxing event coming up.
Right.
You have PGH versus Philly.
Fuck Philly.
So tell me about this, how this came about, who you're working with, the YouTuber that you're working with to collab and do this.
All right, so fuck Philly, but yeah, I'm working with my man.
I like the female's accent, so
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Nah, but Soda Bandy, shout out to him, bro. He be doing this shit. His vids is going up all the time. You probably even came across one of his vids and didn't know. His YouTube name is Soda Bandy. Make sure y'all type into my dog. he hit me up on Instagram though, like, yo, I'm trying to set up a boxing event and shit. Cause I guess he seen one of mine or
That
I
shit went
posted
up.
something. Yeah, it's doing decent. His shit be getting like 100K and shit like that. Like we both doing a little thing and shit. But he hit me up like, yeah, let's get a Philly versus PGH. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm with it. Word. And you know who gonna win.
And are you in this event? You're just
do
hosting.
you know who gonna win?
I don't want to speak on. Listen, I don't know too much about what they got. I don't know what boxers you got. So I listen. I don't know, but I'm rooting for Pittsburgh, of course.
Okay, then.
Definitely rooting for Pittsburgh. And so, what? When he hit you up, was it something that you were like, "How we're going to do this, or are we going to do this in Pittsburgh? Or are we going to do it in Philly?" Have you decided that, like, location and stuff?
Yeah, he just. I said, give me a date. Just from the jump. What dates you trying to do? Cause I got my shit going. He got his shit going. He gave it a date, and he said he gonna come here and shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. And I started promoting it from there.
All right, let's get to the viral post. Another viral post you had, man. This shit was crazy. Everybody was just commenting on it. It was getting shares. It went viral. Was it the smash or pass? But it was like the only clean nigga in the clean person in the whole picture was you, bro. Like, I'm being dead ass honest, bro. It definitely looked like, no shade to McKee's. It looked like McKee's port type shit. So when you're doing something like this and you see the response and you haven't even dropped the video yet and people are already blowing it up, what was your first thoughts like?
Man, I just wanted to say what everybody was thinking. 'Cause I knew as soon as I posted that, if I'm thinking that, I know somebody else is thinking. So like, I'm gonna just say that shit. But yeah, I ain't.
But people had no filter in the comments. And then I'm feeling bad because it's like, bro, these are somebody's kids. Like, at some point, we gotta be like a little bit nice, no?
Man, I don't expect nobody to be nice. We in Pittsburgh, bro.
So did the video do as well as the post did when you posted it?
They got like 2K.
And so when you're doing a video, what do you see as like good? Like, what do you see as top tier?
It's been changing this year. Like, at the beginning of the year, I was just hoping to get 500 on a video. Now, like, if you don't get at least a K, you ain't satisfied. For real. So, I say a K is okay. But 5K and up is what I want. That's what I call good. Other than that, I'm not satisfied.
So when you did, for that boxing video, hit 40K, what was your initial thought? Like, okay, now I'm here. Or was it?
I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere.
Definitely, for sure. Is it easy to set up these videos?
Not at all.
Do you have someone helping you, or are you all by yourself, or?
So, as far as setting it up,
Just in general, when it comes to like the whole process as a whole, clips, editing, recording, all of that.
so shout out cameraman Dan. That's my man. He be shooting the vids. But other than that, it's mainly all done by me. I have found somebody, one of my dogs, and asked him real quick, like, you trying to step in and be security at the door? Or I hit up my friend Honesty, like, yeah, you trying to sell the food for this day and shit like that. It just be like me setting it all up. But they definitely play their role. For sure.
I seen one of the videos, I don't know if they shot it or edited it, was, oh no, we got it to 3-on-3 for the basketball Urban Anatomy, which is, if I'm not mistaken, that's Gio's crew, correct?
Yeah.
So how did that collaboration happen? But also talk about the 3-on-3, because that was a successful 3-on-3. When I'm watching this video, I'm like, okay, they're ass, but this is not all of them. Like, you could tell, like, college from these are regular people, but, just talk about that a little bit, the video and how you collabed with Urban Anatomy.
Man, for the most part, that vid went almost 100% wrong.
You think
Almost,
so?
man, none of those teams was the original teams except for like 3 of them. A lot of them was me just making calls. That's why I'm not even at the beginning of the vid. I'm nowhere in sight because I keep running out making calls, trying to help people get here because people who say they was gonna come ain't sliding. So now it's like, and they ain't even hitting back. Like, when they get the vid days, a lot of times people won't hit back. And then, so I be having backup options. But then when the backups even don't hit back, then you on the backups. And it's just like, you just improvising all the way around. And then people hit back saying they'll beat her at like 6. I got the place running out to like 5 o'clock. What am I supposed to do? and such as like that. So it was me trying to match up teams last minute. Some people didn't get a fair shot because of that. My person who was supposed to be at the door, like I told you, I be having people like, "Can you come?" He didn't slide, so I had to manage the door for a little bit. But at the same time, I'm running around. It was a lot, but shout out to them dogs I was hooping. The ones who was shout out to everybody, but definitely shout out them dogs because they came and showed out for surely.
And so, have you thought about doing a male 3v3? Because you do realize them niggas will show up when it comes to hooping. Niggas always show up.
I thought about it. I'm still kind of thinking about it.
But I know how niggas can be though when that, yeah, niggas get beat on. Niggas don't like getting beat on or crossed up, dunked on.
Yeah.
It will
I
go
ain't
viral.
trying to put more stress on my ref, you know.
Yeah.
He already be going through it.
Okay, for sure. All right, so let's get into the monetization aspect because I'm on YouTube and I haven't been monetized on YouTube yet. Of course, I know how you have to get there. You have to have a certain amount of requirements. And I think it's like 1,000 watch hours or 4,000 watch hours, something like that, 1,000 subscribers, something like that. So talk about how it works, what yellow marks are, what green marks are. Just talk about the whole aspect to somebody that may not be knowledgeable at YouTube at all.
All right, so we're gonna start off with red. If your video get a red mark, that means you're not making no money. Like they demonetize that video. No ads can get put on your vids, like no ads at all. And it's not gonna get pushed as much by YouTube either. Now, yellow, I mean, it's partially, you know what I'm saying, you still making some money, not as much. Like, you could get 1,000 views. No, you can get like 10,000 views and not even make $1. Like, because it just be like that. It's all about who wants to throw their ads on a yellow video. And YouTube pushes that video, but not as much. It's like 50-50. Everything 50-50 when it's yellow. Like, slow, basically. And then green, everything go. All the ads go on there. Every single view you making money off. Ads all throughout your vids. That's a go.
All right, I know because like I know people are like private when it comes to their funds and stuff like that. But out of all the platforms, if it's YouTube, Instagram, well, not Instagram, but YouTube and Facebook, what would you say that you make the most money off of?
I say it's up and up with Facebook and YouTube.
Because you have a way bigger following on Facebook, so definitely. But I don't know what it is with Facebook. It's like the first time they monetize you, they'll let everything get pushed or push everything. Like, and then you'll get that one check where it's like, damn, I made $50? What the fuck? Then after that, it's like it was never the same again.
Yeah.
So has that happened? Have you experienced that or?
When I first started getting paid on there, that's how it went. Like the very time I started getting paid on there, it wasn't too much, but it was decent. It was a little like 300. And then after that, like, videos ain't doing it. The reels I realized don't even make as much, but this time around when I'm doing it, now I'm making like a couple thousand off of them.
So you're definitely promoting the most, like, on Facebook, you would say, more or less, outside of YouTube and stuff. Because I've noticed even on your Instagram, it's like you post some stuff, but it doesn't seem like it seems like that's more like personal for you, more or less. So would you say your Instagram's more personal, less than for the world type of thing?
That's like on Facebook, they pay me on it. I don't get paid on Instagram. So Facebook, I'm gonna just throw whatever out there. Like, go, yeah, I'm gonna just send this out there. Y'all fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Help me out. But other than YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram, it's like I try to post things I feel like it's going to draw attention, make them want to watch it. Here, because most of my people on Instagram, they're all over. So it's like, what would make them want to watch this type of video? You can't just throw anything out there because you might lose some people. Here in Pittsburgh, most of them already know me. So I could just throw whatever out there, whatever they fuck with, they fuck with.
You don't have too many haters either. I noticed that, like, you're one of those few people in Pittsburgh that gets a lot of love. Even when I'm seeing you out, like, it's almost like you a celebrity, to be honest. Like, people know of you. I'm saying, like, even when I'm trying to talk to you, 3 people walking past, line you up. Oh, Simba, Simba, Simba. So, like, do you like the response you're getting from people in Pittsburgh? Because it's not normal, bro.
That's a big thing right there. That's like, pause. But
crazy work.
that was one of those things where it was just like, I ain't really want that part of it. I ain't want everybody walking up to me. They be feeling like they can say whatever sometimes, and I got an image. I can't really react a certain way. I can't fuck with that. I ain't going. But I mean, it do be cool when, you know what I'm saying, the genuine ones come up and everything, you know what I'm saying, saying they fuck with it and everything. So it's like 50-50. It got its pros and cons with it.
All right, let's get to the. I'm gonna ask this and then I'll move off of it because I'm not gonna do you too crazy. I don't want you to you know what I'm saying. But the women response, because I do know what it's like when you have just an inch of clout. Like, do they be doing too much? Like, when you're out on the South or you're out somewhere, do the women do too much?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards for real. Like, dude, it been sometimes a lot of things, a lot of things that happen.
And so you be having to tell them to chill out, like I'm still a human being, like chill out. You can't say that. You can't do this. Like, you can't just be walking up on a nigga like.
So there was a time some girl FaceTime or nigga with me and was like holding it up like, look who I'm with. I'm like, yo, there's
Crazy work.
You ain't never have to do that. There was a time some people, I was in a ride, we was leaving off coursing, and they jumping on the ride like not trying to let us drive off. They like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. My man's is driving me like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'll hit him. I'm like, can y'all get off the car? Bro, it just be like all types of bullshit, and I don't even.
But that's one of them instances where it's like, I know you probably don't want to have the camera on all the time, but you might have to start just having the camera on. People want to do crazy shit. All right, post your you want fuck up. I'm monetizing off this fuck up you trying to do. Like, I mean, that's how I would view it. And I get the aspect of you not wanting all the notoriety as far as being seen out in public. That's why I'm back here. That's why you don't see me on camera no more. Like, because I get exactly what you're saying. When you go out, it's just, it becomes only about your content more or less. And it's not, you get genuine stuff about your content, but they don't really care about the person more or less. You get what I'm saying there? Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I understand. Would you say that's more accurate?
I'm with you. Hell yeah.
All right. So you do a lot of content with women. So when it comes to your dating life, what is that like? Are they okay with it? Do they say, all right, I'm not cool with you going to Miami and talking to 50 girls in a row? If you don't want to talk about it, I could go to the next question.
I say I'm good at talking. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna find somewhere in between. Like, I'm gonna go talk to these 50, but I'm gonna keep my distance. Mm-hmm. I do little shit like that to where like they get peep like I ain't doing too much. Fuck around FaceTime right after, like so they know like they shit like that. It change up, like the content change up when I'm fucking with somebody. Out of respect for them.
So if you'll probably throw your mans in there and let him more do it, and you'll just like maybe say some funny shit, couple comments on there.
Yeah,
if you're in a situation.
Shit like that. Like, I host a blind date. Type shit.
Oh, let's talk about the blind. Was it a blind or for Wexter? You also worked with Wexter. Shout out to him. So what's that? What was that video about? I didn't actually get to click on that one, bro. You have a lot of content. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
So talk about it a little bit.
The one with Wexter, we did your music's trash prank. Yeah. So we pulled.
That's not. We know that's not true though.
Yeah. We fuck with Wexter. Well, we pulled up on him and shit. He in a ride. And my goal, only thing in my head is I'm gonna say whatever to get this nigga mad. I'm gonna say whatever to make him feel like I really don't fuck with this shit. So I might say some shit like, yeah, this beat cool as hell, but you should never even rapped on this bitch. You should have let your mans rap on this. Like saying whatever I can to really, really hit deep type shit. That just be my only goal with type vids like that.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. You're actually funny as fuck, bro. Like, and I know you be like serious sometimes, but you're funny. You're funny. All right. So when he seen the video, like towards the end of the video, because I'm of course I'm asking because I didn't watch it. Towards the end of the video, do you tell him it's a prank? Like, is he aware of it? Okay.
Yeah, we tell him eventually. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't. And so the video come out, but yeah, we tell him.
So what was the difference you noticed from creating content in Pittsburgh versus out of Pittsburgh?
It's harder to get connects out inside like Miami because most of the people I meet are tourists. They don't be there long, and when they are there, they ain't really trying to be just in no YouTube vid. They trying to live the Miami life. Up here, it's like they hit me, asking me to come, and I just give them a vid that we could do and stuff like that. That's mainly the big difference.
So when I asked you, you thought I was trying to collab on like a YouTube video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you didn't know like I was trying to like interview you.
Right.
Okay. I get it. All right. So when it comes to YouTubers, like, let's talk about this. This is just so like when I'm tagging them and stuff, it can bring some notoriety and views and stuff up. When we're talking about people like Kai, your age, Bruce Drop 'em Off, Aiden, Annoying TV, Pokemon, or whatever her name is, and just AMP, RDC, and all these people that have become millionaires off YouTubing and streaming. When we're talking about people like this, what's your perception of them, and what do you think? Do you see them and be like, okay, this I can reach that level. Oh, I might start streaming. When you see this, all these streamers and stuff? What's your opinion on them and stuff?
They do nothing for me. I don't care too much about what they're doing at all. It's like when you look too much at what somebody else got going on, you get in your head, you might be thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like if my man's is hitting 20, 30,000 on videos back to back, and mine's only getting like a couple hundred, maybe 1,000, I'm gonna look like, damn, like I ain't doing something right. Like, or I'm gonna start looking at it like I want what he got. I don't want that. I just want what it's meant to be for me. So I pay everybody else no attention at all.
So you're more or less, everybody's on their own journey, and I'm going to just focus on my journey.
Right.
So if they're not in your circle, you're not even paying attention to it.
For the most part, yeah.
So you don't watch no, like, YouTubers or anything?
I mean, not for real. No, I watch it. I barely watch myself. Like, I watch a few little, like, people reacting to something, or, like, I watch Destroying. Like, you know Destroying?
Yeah, he was just here.
Yeah, I was like,
you should have been hosting that, like, with him, bro. What happened? Man. Was that in the works? What happened? Because the whole event happened abruptly. Like, it was like maybe the week of, you heard about it. I had hit Marcus. I don't know if you know Marcus Johnson. I hit Marcus. I'm like, yo, when is this? He's like, Saturday. I was like, damn, I can't go to that. That's too, like, of a notice. It was like Thursday when I asked him. So
yeah, I seen it, and I already had my trip that late, but he's one of the main. I've been watching him since before he got as big as he is now, which, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us have. But
watching him is like, I know this might sound, I don't really consider him a YouTuber, because what he's doing is like more like TV show-ish. Like, you know that, you get what I'm saying? You agree?
That's how I be looking at it too. That's why when I be like, I don't really watch YouTubers, like, I watch little stuff like that. But I don't really like, I ain't about to watch somebody vlog for an hour and stuff like that. For real.
So when also Gilly and Wallow were just here, did you get to, or were you out of town still when they were here? Gilly Wallow came and they had, I think, and D Ham had the event.
What you're talking about. I knew nothing about it.
What?
I knew nothing.
You should be connected in all this stuff, to be honest.
I'm telling you, I ain't know nothing about it. I just seen people making posts. I'm like, oh, where is y'all niggas at? Why ain't I there? But it was just like, you know what I'm saying.
So if you were there, you would have made content out of that for sure.
Hell yeah.
You could have got some good ass interviews out of that. That's why I'm starting to try to think about. I hate public interviews though. It's just not like, it's not me. I literally have to be off the lick, and I don't drink. So, but when I do drink, I can do like the public interview. I just can't do public interviews. It's like I just feel uncomfortable, and then people be weird, and then the perception of themselves, they'll be like, oh, I don't like that later because I was drunk so and so. So you don't ever feel like that when you're doing public interviews, like.
I'm usually drunk.
Okay, so that I don't need to even say no more. So okay, that explains everything. Okay, is it hard being consistent, bro?
To an extent, depending on it depends on the type of content. The type of content I do, hell yeah, because like I told you, you got to depend. When you got to depend on too many people, it just leave more room to fuck up the consistency. So like when I'm doing little vids like studio vids or any type of vid for most of my vids involve other people. If people fuck up and I ain't got no backups, then I can't put nothing out. So hell yeah.
For sure. All right, let's get to your personal life a little bit. What does your family feel about your content? Are they supportive?
Yeah, they watch some of the ones that ain't too crazy.
I can see them watching the boxing matches and stuff like that. I don't see them watching the...
Yeah, my mom, I be telling her, yeah, don't even watch that. Don't even watch that one.
She'll get it later on. Trust me, she'll get it later on. Facts. She'll understand. She'll be like, okay, my son does that. I get it. All right, so outside of YouTube, do you have interests? What's your hobbies like outside of YouTube?
That's it. Right now, just locked in on just that one thing.
Okay, we can't get mad at that. So you're from Pittsburgh, correct?
Yeah, I'm from there.
So where are you from in Pittsburgh, and where'd you grow up?
Man, I don't really claim no area, but
Just Pittsburgh.
The east side.
I respect that. You're on a different journey. Sometimes you have to just Pittsburgh.
I don't want to be labeled as. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They got like Garfield, the Hill, and North. I don't want to be labeled as none of that.
And you also want to be able to work with everyone. So I get it. I was just asking in general. So maybe let's go like this. What schools did you go to? That way we can
Like
growing up.
all of them.
Yeah, just let's go through K through 12. And if you did go to college too for a little bit, correct? Or you was just doing videos up there?
Yeah, I went for. Oh, you know a lot, bro. You know.
You thought I was going bullshit? No, bro. I do my research, bro.
Yeah, I went to Fulton. I went to Lincoln. Went to Arsenal.
You went to Arsenal?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Crazy.
And then I went to Perry.
How old are you?
I don't want to say it on here.
Okay. My bad, bro. My bad. Okay, I'll respect it. All right, so let's talk up. And you said then Langley. So after you do go to college.
No.
Not Langley.
Perry.
What was the high school? Perry. I apologize. My fault, y'all. I don't even think you was. Yeah, you couldn't have went to Langley. All right, my bad. All right, but okay. So after you graduate from Perry, what college did you go to, and what was the college experience for you? And is that when you started doing YouTube, or was it before?
I went to the New York Film Academy, but I was doing YouTube. Like I told you, I was doing skits. I started doing skits in like 10th grade, just little skits. Like 10th going into 11th, like type shit. And then when I got to New York, that's when it was like I had to meet some people so I could try to. That's when I started doing actual YouTube vids. Like I told you at first I was doing skits. I didn't start doing YouTube vids until New York.
Mm-hmm. So that was after the 12th grade that you started doing. And so you lived in New York for a little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how you did that. People are rude, disrespectful, and the prices of everything is crazy out this world. So was it your school paying for everything, and what was your college experience like?
They was paying for most of it. Like everything pretty much, yeah. But it was like I ain't see the reason to pay for that when I already knew most of it. I got taught it from when I was going to Perry. I got put inside this little program because they seen like some of my films and shit there, so they was helping me out, teaching me about the camera and shit like that. So I knew most of the stuff they was teaching me in that first semester. It's like I'm about to pay $27K.
Crazy.
For still, I already knew, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take a different route.
So how many years did you do before you were like, I'd rather go into entrepreneur route and just do it myself?
I didn't even do a year. I did a couple months, like 2-3 months.
Did you think you left with anything that like, or just a New York experience, bare minimum?
It was during COVID too, so it's like I couldn't even do nothing.
Okay, I get you.
Everything was blocked off and shit. All I had to do was catch the subway to there type of shit.
So what was life like as a kid? Siblings? Talk about that a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? We used to be outside every day. Not like today. It's like you don't really be seeing too many.
At all.
We used to be outside though. Yeah, everywhere. I wasn't that bad of a kid. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't bad at fucking school. I wasn't one of them. But I definitely had my little moments where, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that is that they don't go outside? Because even people will say, oh, they be playing the game, but we would be out. We would probably play the game during like 2 hours, then go outside, have fun, then come back, play the game a little bit more, then everybody goes their separate ways home. So was that similar what it's like for you? But now it's more of, all right, we're going to play the game all day and not go outside, period. So what do you think it is that people don't want to go outside anymore?
That's a good ass question. I have no idea too.
Because they'll go outside when it's time to go to Miami, though. That's what I be saying. I don't understand it. And so you said it's just a YouTube journey. I tried to get you to open up. Maybe you had some hobbies, like nothing, like no Madden, 2K, like.
I don't play the game no more. I used to, but I stopped playing it a few years ago.
So you never even thought of streaming? That's not nothing that you want to do, or you want to wait till your platform's a little bit bigger?
I do want to stream, but I feel like I'm gonna get banned because of the type of content I be putting on there. I know certain things can't be said, certain things can't be done, and right now I'm learning to be more within the restrictions, what they
Business
requirements. Yeah.
All right, man. I think I pretty much got everything. Is outside of the boxing video you have coming up, what else do you have going on? Tell the people where they can follow you, all your socials, and everything else.
All right, so first, definitely got to shout out that boxing August 4th. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the city, tap in. PGHSimba on all platforms. Anywhere you go to, down there, you're going to see that shit. I got to Pop the Balloon coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Pop the least attractive person balloon. Look out for the date on that. It's happening in August, so definitely look out for that. I'll be in South Carolina.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'll be in South Carolina next to it, so
Bro,
near the end of the month.
Bro, I'm gonna have to send some baddies your way. I'm gonna have to send some baddies your way. Like, bro.
Hey, I gotta on that end. That was mainly because like that was on Father's Day. I didn't know it was. I got a dad though. I got a dad job. I didn't know it was Father's Day until like I was talking to somebody who was involved in it. And she like, yeah, you know that's Father's Day, right? I'm like, oh shit. Fuck it, we just gotta run with it. I already paid for it, so. Yeah.
Well, listen. I don't know. I may be trying to make an appearance. I don't want to be in no disrespect. No. Let me because I don't want to be in no videos, bro. I'll be there to support you. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, but I can't pop the balloon challenge. Like, imagine if you walk it up, pop. Like, you not gonna be in it. Are you gonna be in it, or you just gonna host it?
I guess we gotta wait and see.
All right,
I don't even know. I kind of do want to. I ain't gonna cap.
Cause it be looking fun, but it be like until you walk out and everybody pop the balloon, like that might hurt. Like,
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Like some of the niggas be jealous on shit like that.
what you mean?
If I go and I get picked, then that's when the next nigga go, and they all pop heads off rip. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Of course he got picked. He the host. They was all wanting him anyway. Like, they be going, it just be little shit like that.
No. All right. I got you, but I'm going to back you up on this. First of all, you either got it or you don't. So as simple as that. Because they're going off first appearance and they already know of you. They don't know some of these people. So you have to have that confidence, have to have that gander. But by saying something like that, immediately you're done. You're done. Saying some shit like, oh, they already want you because you got the host. You're done off that. Grab you some motion, my guy.
You, bro.
All right, so like I said, I appreciate you for coming on. I definitely hope to tap into you again because I know by next year, you're probably going to be like, bro, I can only imagine. Like, bro, on the route you're going, bro, you're really doing your thing. And I'm just happy that I can be the first person to have you tell your story because people are going to look back on this when you do make it and when you do get huge and they're going to be like, oh, damn, this was the first interview. So I appreciate you for doing this, and that's a wrap, bro.
I appreciate you. This was lit, bro.
I told you, bro. You thought you was gonna come here get some bullshit or.
Man, I don't be knowing what I signed up to sometimes. It just be like,
Bro, I'm gonna say this on camera. Well, not on camera, but I'm gonna say this on the mic. When he stepped into the studio, his whole perspective changed. He was like, "Okay, all right, this is serious."
nah,
I appreciate that. All right.
So we just gotta take a picture and then I'll.
all right.
Right back.
I'm on this one. I'm on this one.